Hey, good Friday, everybody. My name's Ray. I'm the One-Eyed Piper. Welcome. So, it was really nice day out today, and then kind of has gotten overcast, wind kicked up, and tripod won't stand up, stay up, so nail in a log scenario. So there you have it. But anyways, that aside, we're going to talk about Pipe Force Episode 5. Made by Salt Lick Corporation, Salt Lick Company, I guess. It's a black Cavendish, Katrina, I think it is, and some Virginias as well. It's a stoved pressed tobacco, and I would have my tobacco reviews out, but iPod died, so I gotta get her amped up again. Anyways, make a long story short, I'd like to review this with you folks and let you know what my 2 cents are worth, and go from there. So without further ado, let's light this puppy up. I'm smoking my 7 Ellie Capri, Neiman Marcus edition. Ooh. I got it on eBay for a song, and pretty happy with it. I mean, the only thing I don't care about this Capri is cleaning it. It ain't exactly what I would call straight shot to get down, right down in through here with a pipe cleaner. Get that bowl cleaned out. I kind of gotta, I mean, I can do it with this, the poker on this thing, but as you can see, it kind of widens as it goes down the square. I got the little Czechoslovakian one too. I forget what it is. The 3 ding-a-ling-dangle things. And paperclip works a lot better. So that being said, I use a paperclip, and then I'll get the old pipe cleaner down in there, because was a pipe cleaner, nothing but a paperclip with pipe cleaning stuff on it, I believe. A little bit thinner, it's a little bit more frail, so it's harder to get down into the bowl and get it cleaned out. But nonetheless, with a paperclip, you can get out a lot of the resin and crap, and then get down there and get out the fine stuff with your pipe cleaner. So that being said, that's how I clean the Capri. So that's the only downside to it. Other than that, I mean, it's just a daggone good little pipe. it's a sitter, but you know, I mean, you know, there, I sat it. I was actually sitting on the log so y'all could kind of see. But with the wind and stuff, I don't want to endanger the briar. So I brought my little leather hoop-de-doo for my pipe stand. See, isn't that pretty? Isn't that nice? And if the bowl gets hot, don't that work out beautiful? Anyways, episode 5 of Pipe Force. Episode 5. Sutler Company. Got a mild back spice to it. Not too heavy, you know, and don't, you know, jump up and kick you. Excuse me. Not robust. Kind of more for the darkerness, and I think that's the deceptive part with the Black Cavendish. Being it's dark and it's stove pressed, it's you would think that it would be, you know, a little bit more robust, as by the looks, mind you. But the reality is, it's a pleasant, mild smoke, and it's just very enjoyable, and it does have that barbecue-ness to it. I mean, it kind of mesquite oaky undertone, earthy, you know, and with just a slight touch of bite. And again, I've smoked this a few times. You know, I with everything I was dealing with here the past few months, you know, I wasn't able to come on, but I was getting tobacco in the mail, so I was jarring up the tobacco and letting it sit, you know, in my cellar, which is really just the back of the trailer, and it's really it's quite a pleasant smoke, to be perfectly frank about it. I enjoy it. I enjoy the smoothness of it. It's not harsh. It's a very pleasurable smoke. It's a smoke, excuse me, quite frankly, I think that would be, you know, would go along with like a cup of coffee, you know, Coca-Cola. I don't drink. My wife says I'm a teetotaler, and I was like, yeah, well, I am. And, you know, I was, to quote someone, I was intemperate in my youth via alcohol and, you know, other things that I abused in life, and you know, anyways, that's what I had to deal with. And that being said, I don't drink no more, but I do keep an eye on my daggone little healer dog, and she's running around in the neighbor's yard Give me 1 second. Kimber, get over here. Come. So she got in the neighbor's yard, and she is now stuck in the neighbor's yard. You better figure it out, girl. Get your butt over here. Now. Let's go. She'll figure it out. Anyways. I've reviewed episode 3, episode 4. And those were a little bit... Come here, girl. Come here. Come here. You figured it out, didn't you, huh? Good girl. She's... I call her Kimber because she's my little pistol. Those were more robust. So, you know, I don't know if it was Sutliff's idea to tone it down or if they thought they were going to turn it up. My personal opinions, I think they toned it down some, which is fine, you know. I mean, these are one of these tobaccos that I that you could just sit around and, you know, chit chat with friends, and it's got a very pleasant aroma. It's, you know, it's not like the Samoys. You know, the Samoys was, whew, you light that son of a gun up, and I'll tell you what, man, you're off to the races. It just, it's turned into my favorite. I mean, it truly has. And mind you, I actually just got the large cut. Just came in the mail today, so we'll be reviewing that here shortly. So, I had an interesting development happen about a week and a half or so back, and I was actually sitting in, I call it my catbird's chair, and this isn't my catbird's chair, it's just my old rocking chair. Leave outside here in the shop, and that way when I get tired of cutting and whatnot, I can kind of sit back on it. Or, you know, the log I'm using right now is my stool when I'm sitting here at the toolbox. So, working on things, doing my wood burning and what have you. So, I'm rambling. What I was getting to was, I was sitting there and I was having a pipe and just looked down at the ground, looked up, and that little gray veil that I had just was like gone. So I was able to see shapes and colors and forms and figures, not details, but a lot more than what I could see before. And anyways, I kind of got excited, called my doctor, and my doctor called the surgeon, worked on my eyeball, and so they scheduled me in for like next day, literally, to see the doctor. Now, granted, it's still blurry because they got silicone in there, which is like an oil, you know, human-based oil. So everything's still blurry and, you know, misshapen, I guess the best way to put it. But clearer. Let me emphasize the word clearer. So So I went in and saw the surgeon. He's, you know, he's he's kind of, all right, dog. Got to keep the dog happy. Anyways, and she's like Captain America, you know. I can do this all day. So here she comes. So anyways, you know, the surgeon's got the bedside manner of a rock. He's a good surgeon. So they're going to do another surgery on the 5th of March. And I reckon, you know, got through the ball. He said there was scar tissue behind the new lens that they put in for the cataract. And so he's going to clean that up. And so he's going to laser a little bit further behind the retina and yada, yada, yada. And then, you know, decide on whether or not to take the oil out and put a gas bubble in there. And, you know, and the gas bubble shrinks over time. So she's like Captain America, you know. I'll do this all day long, Dad. Go, girl. Get it. I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, we'll see what happens, you know. So I guess he's going to make a decision on whether or not to take the oil out when I'm on the table. I wish he would. Yeah, I kind of feel like I'm there, you know. I'm healed or healing. He's the fellow with the knife and the knowledge, so we'll see what happens. This is it's just good. That's all I can say. It's just good. So anyways, what's funny is I was very light sensitive, and that's why I wore the patch a lot, was because of the sensitivity to the light, especially sunshine. When the sun, clouds aren't that bad, but, you know, the old eyeball, it's red. It's still irritated, I guess, whatever. You know, I'd all but given up on it until that happened, you know. So I reckon it's obviously a good thing. Kind of put me in a poorly state of mind for a while. Gave up on carving and just kind of sat around and felt sorry for myself, I guess. I don't know. So, you know what? Feeling sorry for yourself gets you that, don't you? Nowhere. That's exactly where I was. Nowhere. So, like I said, my wife and I, we don't have friends that much. And, we take care of them. My mother and father-in-law, her mom and dad. They're pretty elderly. And, her mom's got a lot of health issues, so that's my wife's job. Literally, that's my wife's job. And, well, they're just putting on the beats. So I tried my half-blind bud at carving again, and so I'll show it to you. Sorry, trying to keep it not jiggling, but I don't know if y'all can see him, but there he is. He's kind of getting a bear out of a log there type of deal. And anywho, working on that. And, oops. Felt good. Felt good. Kind of a practice log. It's all cracked up and everything else. Just old piece of pine. It's been sitting around for probably 2 years. Dried out. But anyways, I figured I'd make it do a little bear bust and some paws and whatnot. And, go from there. And then I think I'm gonna work my way up to like a 3 foot. I think I'm gonna do myself a 4 footer. I'm gonna do something for my son, his wife, and grandkids. They're picking up his stepson. And he's gonna come away with him. Boy's 12, I believe. Good kid. So he'll come hang with steppapa, and then I think I'm gonna put his little butt to work. Even cut up some wood for me and split some logs and whatnot, and just general stuff, and keep that young mind busy. So sit around, chit chat and talk and whatnot, and what have you. So be cool. Anyways, like I said, I'm rambling on. I do like this episode 5. It's good. Pipe Force episode 5 by Salt Lake Corporation. Company. Used to be. I don't know. Whatever the deal is with them. But wasn't able to get a hold of Pipe Force episode 6. They had a deal. One of these companies, I forget, one of these tobacco companies, you could buy the whole series, one shot for, I don't know, it was like $180. I was like, well, I already got 3, 4, and 5, or 2, 3, 4, and 5, excuse me. Why would I want to spend that money to have 1 and 6? So, probably won't be no episode 6 review, folks, sorry. Anyways, hope y'all are having a good Friday out there. Be safe, take care. Again, I'm the one-eyed piper. I do thank you for stopping by and listening to me ramble on.